Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this slime green makeup tutorial. I have been wanting to do a look like this for the longest time, and when I saw that I had this shirt in my closet, I was like, oh yeah, I know what kind of makeup look I'm about to be doing today. And so that is what I did for you guys, and I am so happy with the way that this look came out. It is popping or whatever. I'm gonna go take me some nice IG pictures, you feel me? But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for this look, I'm gonna be using the Daisy Marquez and BH Cosmetics palette. I have never used this palette before. It's like brand new, so I didn't know what I wanted to do with this palette. I just looked at it and I was like, I want to use it, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And then I found this top in my closet and I was like, okay, for sure I know what I want to do with this palette, and it's definitely using that color right there. So that's the palette that we're going to be using today. But first, I'm going to take the Colourpop X's and O's eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take this color Issues right here to highlight my brow bone. I started back highlighting my brow bone because like for a while I had stopped doing that because I just felt like it was an unnecessary step. But I started back doing it and I love the way it looks. So now it's something that I don't skip anymore. And this is like my favorite brow bone highlighting shade as of right now. I just love it because it's like it's sort of like a peachy yellow tone, which y'all know I love yellow tones. So I'm just using that to highlight my brow bone so we have a little bit of definition up there when I do put all these colors on my eyeballs. And then I'll blend that out later as we get into this look. So starting with the Daisy Marquez palette, I want to use some of my new brushes that I got from Morphe. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Morphe M535. It's just a nice fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go into the color Dulce, which is right there. Nice transition color. And I'm just going to pop that all over the crease and blend it up into that brow bone highlight so it blends it out nicely. I know this palette is super old. People probably don't even think to use this palette anymore, but I wanted to use it, so I'm going to use it. So far, the shadow is blending out super nice and it's pigmented. It's a nice transition color. I think I'm going to pick up some of the yellow in the palette as well, which is called Flower, and I think I'm going to blend that in as well. So I think I'm going to just mix both of those colors. Oh yeah, the yellow gives it a little bit more of a pop, so I just mix those two colors together and I'm putting it in the same place. The eyeshadows are powdery, but y'all already know that's cool. Okay, so I'm going to take this smaller fluffy blending brush. This is Morphe M505, and I'm going to mix Vintage and Karma together. So this is Karma and then this is Vintage, because I don't want it to be too orangey red, but I kind of want some color in my outer corner and crease. So I just want to see what that looks like. So I'm just pressing it into my outer corner. I think I picked up a lot more of Karma than Vintage, but it's cool. Oh no, Vintage is super red. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Still gonna blend those into my outer corner and up into the crease just for some definition. And that's really pretty. Later on, after I'm done putting all the colors in my crease, I'm probably gonna go back in over the top with Dulce and Flower just to like really get the top of my crease defined. So after I lay down all these colors. So with the same brush, I think I'm gonna go in with Passion Fruit, add a little bit of like purple tone to this. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just put it in the same spot, kind of on the outer corner, and just blend it into my crease. And that purpley tone blends in really nicely with that like reddish tone. Yeah, that's really pretty. That's a really pretty color actually. Like really pretty for spring. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of those two reddish shades just right over the top. Y'all know how I like to like really blend out my crease and add more color as I keep going, just to make sure that everything can be seen and it's nice and seamless. Y'all know how I like to do. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of brown. I'm gonna take that shade Cocoa because I do want a little bit of definition, and I think I'm gonna switch out my brush to something smaller. I'm gonna take like this flat packer blending brush. I always use these colors for like outer corner, like darker colors, and I'm just gonna kind of press this right here on the outer corner. I don't think I want too much of this brown in this look, so I think I'm just gonna press it on and then blend it out with the brush that I was just using for the red and purple shades, and just like swirl it so that it's giving some definition, but it's not overtaking the outer corner like that. Believe it or not, y'all, I always have a hard time making my outer corners look even on both sides. I don't know why that is, but I struggle. Whichever outer corner I end up doing first, the second one never looks like the first one, and I don't have a clue why. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of passion fruit and I'm gonna blend around that brown, just mixing it in. I know this eyeshadow look has a lot of steps, you guys, but that's how it is when you're using color. Like, you just gotta keep going over stuff, keep blending, make sure everything blends together. That's just how it is. So now I'm gonna go back in with my original blending brush, and I'm gonna take Dulce and Flower, mix those two again, and I'm gonna go over the top of everything and over the edges of everything, just to make sure that those transition colors are still there. This is always a step that I don't skip when I do my eyeshadow. I might not always show it on camera, but I don't skip this step. Okay, and then once again, I'm gonna go back in with Vintage and Karma, and I'm just gonna blend around the edges. Y'all are like, this is a hell of a lot of steps, but I'm telling y'all, when y'all see this look up close, y'all gonna be like, that blend though. That blend though. I'm telling y'all. Okay, now to take it a step further, and you don't have to do this, like you really don't. I really just want to try out this new Morphe brush that I got. So I'm going to give it a little bit more definition, especially because I think I want to take pictures with this makeup look, and so I kind of want my eyes to be a little bit more defined on camera. So I'm going to take my Morphe M506 brush. This is like a really thin detailing brush, but it's kind of fluffy to blend things out. And I'm going to take the black in the palette called Matter, and I'm going to add that to my outer corner as well. Like I said, I just want a little bit more definition for this eye look. I think it'll look nice with all this color, and I'm just going to add that on the very outer part of my lid and drag it up into the brown. You don't need a lot of black. Like, that's literally about how much I'm gonna put on this eye look, because you don't need a lot. And then I'm gonna go back in with the brush that had the passion fruit on it, and I'm gonna blend it again. And this black actually is pigmented. Like, this black actually packs a bit of a punch. It's not gray, it's not like a chalky ashy black. This shit is black, so you don't need a lot at all. So I think that looks really good and nice and blended. So I'm about to do something that might fuck up the look, because I haven't done it in a hot minute, so I might fuck this up. But I'm gonna cut my crease using concealer. I was just gonna go straight in with the slime shade with like a glitter glue or like foil, wet my brush so I could foil the shadow. But I think for this, because there's so much color, I think I actually need to cut my crease. So I'm gonna go off camera and do this, because I haven't done it in a while, and I really don't want to mess up all this blending and hard work that I just did. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I did struggle a little bit with doing my cut crease, but that's what happens when you don't practice in a long time, when you don't do a cut crease in a long time. This eye definitely gave me trouble, and I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see on camera, but they are kind of uneven. But that's always because my eyes are uneven, so it's not like I can do a perfect cut crease on both of them because my eyes are not the same. Whatever. I'm gonna take the Morphe M124. This is also a new brush that I just got, and I just had to use it. It's a really small flat packer type of brush, perfect for this shadow that I'm about to put on my lid. So y'all already know I'm about to take this color here called Slime. I'm gonna pick it up on the brush first, and then I'm gonna spray the shadow so it kind of like foils it. And I already set down the cut crease so that concealer would not crease on me. And yes, God, yes. Yes, pigment. Whew, so pretty. That is pretty. Yeah, I am so happy with this. I'm so happy with how this is looking. That shit is lime slime green, okay? It is neon, just like my shirt, and I'm fucking with it. That color is that color is perfection, and I'm so glad that I decided to use this palette today because I'm so happy with the way this is looking. I got shadow everywhere, and I do got fallout on my face, but I'm so happy with the way that this is looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up the outer corner, and I think I'm gonna start with the passion fruit shade, just to like clean this edge up, and then I'll go in with cocoa and then the black to really like solidify this outer corner. But baby girl, this is pretty. This outer corner about to be lit. For real, this outer corner about to be so lit. Okay, so off camera, I just went ahead and added some liquid liner to my top lash line just to hide my lash band, which I think I gotta go over again. I also put black in my waterline, and then I put my lashes on. So we can move on to the face. For my face, for primer today, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I just need to start using this. I always forget about this primer, and it's just a little like travel size, so I need to start using this. See, I'm just gonna rub that all over my face. And then a new thing that I've been doing is I've been setting my primer with powder. I used to do it a while ago, and then I stopped, and I don't know why I ever stopped. Sometimes for this step I use the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Setting Powder, or sometimes I use my Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder. That's what I'm using today, just because I'm gonna be wearing the Peach Perfect foundation, and then I'm also using the primer, so I just felt like all the products go together. I'll just use them together. And I'm also gonna go over my eyebrows as well because I hate greasy ass eyebrows. I really do. Another thing that I've been doing is applying my foundation with a brush. I love applying my foundation with a beauty sponge, but just recently with doing the powder method and everything, I just like applying my foundation with a brush. I feel like it just comes out more airbrushed, more flawless. It just looks 1,000 times better to me. So I'm just gonna take that under my neck, blend it all in. I haven't used this foundation in a minute, and I forgot how fast it dries down. It is a matte foundation, so it does dry down pretty fast. For my concealer today, I'm using an oldie but goodie Tarte Shape Tape. Again, I haven't used this in a hot minute, especially not on camera, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this concealer, all the places I want to highlight. And for my concealer, I still use a sponge to blend it out. I already have my setting powder ready for when I blend out my under eyes to keep those from creasing. But I am going to cream contour today. So I'm just taking this little Colourpop sculpting stick, which isn't available anymore, but I'm still using it because I'm trying to use it up. So now that that's all blended out, I'm gonna go in and just really set my highlighted areas with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, and it's mixed in with the Makeup Revolution banana baking powder. So I'm just setting all of my highlighted areas with those powders. For bronzer, I'm using my Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer, which I guess this is going to be my bronzer of the summer because I cannot stop using this bronzer. And I go in with this, but trust me, I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna fix it. So I'm gonna just go underneath to sharpen it up. For blush today, I'm gonna be mixing two blushes from this is the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. I'm gonna just be mixing this peachy color with this orangey color so I can get like a nice coral, which I feel like it's the most flattering for me. And I am just putting it on my cheeks, mixing it in with that bronzer. Now I want to kind of settle all those powders into my face. I'm going to be using this Tarte setting spray, and I'm just going to spray that so that all of this can melt together. And I'm going to cover my eyes. And then I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to dab that in very gently, because I hate when setting sprays make me look dewy. Like, that's not what I'm going for. I want matte. So I just like to dab my setting sprays in now to keep me from looking shiny from the spray. Now I'm going to go in with my highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter in Hustla Baby. And especially now when I take Instagram pictures, I like to bring my highlight all the way to my cheekbone right here so that you can see my highlight from all angles, whether I'm taking a picture straight on or, you know, whether I'm turned to the side or whatever the case may be. I forgot to bronze my nose, but we can go back and do that. And then I like to, of course, blend my highlighter in with my sponge, just so it's not like a strip of highlight, but it kind of looks like it's blended into my foundation and my blush and everything. I'm going back into the palette, and I think I want to take first Vintage and Karma and put those on my lower lash line first, just to tie in with what's in the crease. And I'm going to take Passion Fruit and I'm going to mix that in, but mostly just keep it on the outer part of the eye, just to tie the outer corner together. Then I'm going to take a little bit of, what's the brown? Cocoa. And again, put that on the very outer corner and really close to the lash line. My bottom mascara takes way too damn long. But I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner with the Fenty Killawatt highlighter. For lips, I'm using BFF3 by Colourpop as always. Then for my actual lip color, I'm gonna use the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. Alright, you guys, so I just went ahead and let my hair down and added some jewelry, but this is the completed look, and I am way too geeked that this look came out so bomb. Like, this blend is it, period. I am so happy that I decided to use this palette today. This palette is actually really bomb, and I know mine is looking real grungy and dirty, but this palette is so good. The colors in here are super pigmented and they blend super well, as you guys saw. Like, they didn't get muddy or anything. You can clearly see the transition from eyeshadow to eyeshadow. So this is super good quality. I don't know why I never thought to pick this palette up, but I'm so glad I did, because this look is bomb, and I'm pretty sure I can get some more bomb looks out of this. So let me know if you guys want to see some more looks with this palette. I definitely have one more in mind that I want to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it a YouTube tutorial or a IG tutorial. It might just be an IGTV tutorial. Like I told you guys, I started doing get ready with me's on IGTV for looks that I don't film for YouTube. So I just have to decide if I want to do it for YouTube or IGTV. But this is popping. This look is so cute, and I love that it matches the shirt that I'm wearing. I am not going to show you guys the whole shirt because I don't have on a bra right now. The girls is out, you feel me? Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, the whole full face and everything like that. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you guys want to see anything from me, also leave it down in the comment section. If you are new, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you are notified every single time that I upload a video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Peace.